Hey loves, so today I'm going to be doing my first ever luxury handbag collection video, and this is going to be my luxury handbag collection of 2016. And the reason why I decided to do this video is because I added like 5 new pieces to my collection last year that I never revealed to you guys, so I wanted to do a quick reveal at the end of this video. And I also wanted to talk about the items that I plan to get rid of. So yeah, my collection is going to change drastically because I added new items and I'm getting rid of other items. So I wanted to show you my complete collection before it actually changes. The first item that I wanted to show you guys is this handbag right here. And this is a vintage Coach handbag. It is a crossbody bag passed down from my mom. My mom got this bag in the late 80s, early 90s, and this was her everyday bag. She didn't give this bag to me until about 2009, and ever since she's given it to me, now this has become one of my everyday bags. Like, I don't ever wear this to dress up, but as far as everyday basis, as far as going down the street and running errands and that type of stuff, this is my go-to bag. It's just one of those bags that I don't have to worry about. I don't have to worry about getting it dirty or scuffing it up or scratching it up because it already has its character to it. It already has, you know, scuffs and scratches and stuff like that, but at the same time, it's still in great condition. Obviously, it's real leather, so it holds up really nicely. It has a pocket in the front, easy access for keys, for your phone, and then it has one pocket on the inside as well. And it also has a lot of room, so I can fit every and anything that I need into this bag. And it has a Coach tag right here, and then it has Coach embossing on the inside of this bag. So yeah, it's a super old crossbody bag, but at the same time it's gorgeous, and it has that gorgeous brown patina to it. So this is one of those bags I'll never get rid of, simply because it's easy and also because it reminds me of my mom. The next bag that I'll be showing you guys is a bag that I think I got in 2010. I hauled this bag and everything back in the day, and this is a Michael Kors bag. I've only used this bag like 3 times at max, and as you can see, the leather has stretched out and wrinkled a bit, and that's literally from aging, just from being stored on my shelves or in my closet. Any aging you see to this bag isn't from use. It's literally from just sitting there and aging on its own. And that's the second thing about having things sit in your collection and not using them, is it doesn't prevent them from aging. Like, your items are still going to age even if you don't use them. It has the top handles, and it also has the crossbody strap, and it still has the stuffing and everything that this bag came with originally. So as you can see, still completely stuffed, and it also has the dust bag that it came with. I have thought about selling this bag simply because I don't use it, but at this moment I'm not quite sure if I'm going to sell it or not. So anyways, it has the lock right here. It has the keys to the lock, and it also has a zipper pocket right there. It's just a gorgeous bag, but I'm not sure at the moment what I'm going to do with it. I might actually just give it to my mom. Not sure. So this is the next bag that I'll be showing you guys. This is also a Michael Kors bag. I bought this bag in 2013. No, I bought this bag in 2014 when I was pregnant with Isaac. And this just became my everyday pregnancy bag. I don't know why I felt like I needed like this huge bag when I was pregnant, but this is the bag that I use every day while I was pregnant. I just threw everything in it, and there were just no worries. It didn't get dirty. It still, to me, looks brand new. It has that mirrored texture, or that mirrored finish to it. It has the MK embossing all over the bag, and this is actually a bag to me that's dated. Even though I bought it in 2014, I feel like this is a bag that people use like 2 years prior to that. So because of that, I don't really use it anymore. But at the time, I really loved it at the time that I bought it. And I don't feel like I'm ever going to sell it because this is a perfect travel bag. It's just such an easy bag that you can throw all your last minute items into, go on the plane, or take your long car ride. So yeah, it has become my travel bag. So this is my next bag. This is the Speedy 30 in Damier Azur. This is my first, I guess, real luxury bag. I remember it was 2011. Everyone on YouTube was getting this bag, and I decided that I wanted this bag as well. I told my now hubby, but at the time he was my fiance, I told him I wanted this bag and that, you know, we were going to save to get this bag. And he surprised me. He saved up within a month and told me I could get it. I thought we were going to like take a year to save for it. I didn't expect that within a month of telling him about it that I would get it. And it's still such a beauty. I'm still in love. Like I said, I've had it since 2011 and it still looks brand new. Like this canvas just doesn't get dirty. The handles, they don't patina. They have been treated and they are the darker handles, so they just stay dark and gorgeous. So I can't tell you where it's made because I don't know where they put that stamping on the Speedy, loves. So loves, I found where it's made. It's not written on the inside as far as I know. It's written on the outside, and this bag says made in France. You probably won't see it, but it's on this tab right here. So this is my next high-end bag. After that Speedy, I knew that I wanted this one, and I got this one in the Speedy 25, and this is the Damier Azur print, the lighter print. And even though it's the lighter print, I still think that this bag looks new as well. I've had this bag since 2012. So this bag is made in the USA. It's written on this tab. I honestly didn't even know that I had anything made in the USA. So even though this is the lighter color, I love the fact that the canvas still looks fairly new. And the straps, even though they are the lighter leather and they have patinaed a bit, they have patinaed evenly and they haven't gotten that dark or dingy yet. So I love it. I do use this bag mostly in the summer. What I've noticed is when I lived in Maryland and the winters got super cold, I never used it. But now that I live in Florida and the winters are still hot, I do use this year round now. If I wear a lighter color outfit or a white outfit, I can easily put this with it, whether it's winter, summer, spring, fall. Like, it just doesn't matter. While I live in Florida or while it's warm year round, I find that I can use this bag year round. This is the next bag that I'll be showing you guys. This is the Eva clutch. This has to be one of my most used handbags from Louis Vuitton. And I got this in 2013 for Labor Day weekend. This was like my present from my hubby. He just decided to treat me during Labor Day weekend, and this happened to be one of the items he got me. And this is the Eva clutch in the monogram print. And this was one of my first monogram print items, and I thought that I would never get monogram print in any item, but I find that I like monogram print in the smaller items that I get. One thing I didn't know about the Eva clutch is I thought that this could come off, but it doesn't. You can unhook it from one side, but you can't unhook it from the other side. So yeah, that doesn't come off, but I think it's a good kind of decorative piece because I don't use it as a clutch. I never use this, you know, as a strap to put over my shoulder. I pretty much always have it hanging down like that. And then I use the crossbody straps. Whenever I use it, always use a crossbody strap. So this bag was made in France, and the made in stamp is right here on this tab right here. And during that same Labor Day shopping trip, my hubby also got me the clay and monogram print, and this has to be my most used SLG. I use this more than I even use the Eva clutch. I can use this no matter what handbag I use, whether I use Louis Vuitton handbag or Chanel handbag or Michael Kors handbag or just non-name brand handbag, this gets used. I typically put my debit cards and ID within the inside of this, and then my keys I hook on to the outside. And this chain right here actually still looks shiny and new, although the zipper pull looks kind of tarnished and scratched up. So yeah, the zipper pull definitely has aged, but I think the rest of this, considering how much I use it and the fact that it goes inside of my bag and it sits up against everything else, I still think this looks fairly new and has held up well. The Louis Vuitton canvas items just don't age. They literally don't age. So yeah, that was one of my first clays, and after that clay, I realized clays are probably the most, what is the word for it? They're one of the most practical items that you can buy from Louis Vuitton. They're just one of those items that you can use on an everyday basis. No matter where you're going, no matter what bag you're using, you can find a use for the clay. Whether it's for debit cards, ID cards, keys, clays are just essential. So this is one of my next items. I bought this in 2011 during the time when me and my hubby, my then fiance, were broken up. And this is the larger makeup pouch. And this is in the Damier Ebene print. Looks brand new. I honestly don't use it all that much. When I first bought it, I planned to use it as a clutch, but I don't use clutches that much. So then I plan to use a makeup bag. I honestly don't use makeup bags that much either because I put on my makeup before I go out, and I don't really touch it up that much. The most I'll do is blot it. So I didn't need a makeup pouch this large, but I do use this as a pouch when I'm traveling. I pretty much put all my essential jewelry pieces into. So my earrings, my necklaces, my everyday jewelry pieces, my watches and stuff like that get placed in here. So this is pretty much more of a travel piece than an everyday piece for me. So that's probably why it still looks like it's in perfect condition. This is the inside of my makeup carrying case, and this one was made in Spain, and the made in tab is right here. So yeah, it says made in Spain, and the inside is made of, I don't know if it's leather or not, but it's a material that you can easily wipe down if you do get makeup stains on it. So the next Louis Vuitton piece that I'll be showing you guys is a piece that has never been worn, and it stays in its box at all times. It's one of those pieces that's too pretty to wear, and that's really sad to say that I spent so much money on a piece that's too pretty to wear. But this is the Mila clutch in the monogram, or the white multicolor monogram canvas, and it gets no use. I've literally never left the house with this piece. And for that reason, I've decided it's gotta go. Like, I've gotta sell it. It's just too pretty for me to use. And I know somebody else will enjoy it and have no problem using it. Will maybe have no problem getting it dirty, or will have the time to take care of it. But I don't have the time to baby items. So this is just not a piece that I feel like I can keep in my collection. I got this piece in 2014, right after I had my son Isaac. This was my push present to myself. I just can't keep it. I honestly don't even like touching it right now, just because I don't want to get makeup on it. I don't want it to patina. I want it to stay brand new, and I want to sell it brand new as it is. So that's the outside of this piece. On the inside, it has the microfiber lining. It feels like suede, and this was made in France. The made in France stamp is right below the pocket down here. And this piece also has a chain you can hook on to the outside just like that. It doesn't have a crossbody strap, although you can use the crossbody strap from any of your other bags and place it on here, because it does have a place where you can hook it on to on either side. But yeah, as I store it, I just pretty much store the chain on the inside to keep the chain all nice and shiny. And this will be a piece that has to go, that will be selling, that will no longer be in my collection. But I do have a video all about the luxury goods that I'm selling, how much I'm selling them for, and more details about each piece. So I will have the link below to the luxury goods that I am selling, just in case you're interested in purchasing this from me. So the next piece I'll be talking about is my holy grail. This is the Chanel Jumbo single flap in lambskin leather. Such a classic bag, such a beautiful bag, and it's well used. It has scratches and scuffs, but it's still such a beauty. Hardware still shiny. It is such a gorgeous bag, loves. And it's huge. It fits absolutely everything. It can fit literally every single SLG I have can fit in this, and it will still close and not be overstuffed. It does get heavy though, so you wouldn't want to stuff everything in it. But yeah, this is my holy grail bag. One of my favorites. I bought this when my husband was deployed in 2014. Yeah, in 2014. I also bought this around the time, I think it either was right before Isaac was born or right after. The only thing about this bag, loves, is it's too expensive to sit on my shelf, and it gets no use. I don't go on enough date nights. I don't go out enough on my own by myself without my son. So it gets no use, and I cannot have such an expensive, beautiful bag on my shelf, loves. So for that reason, this is yet another bag that I will be selling. So I do have links down below. I have a video all about my buying process, where I bought it from, how I got it authenticated, all that stuff will be linked down below. I'll also have information on what I'm selling it for, or how it will be sold. So yeah, holy grail status, but it's just not a bag that I use right now. I do think that in the future, when my son's older, or any other kids I have are older, and I do get date nights, or I do have someone to watch my son that I trust, I will repurchase this bag and use it. But since I know that for the next few years it won't be getting any use, it has to go. So loves, that was my complete collection until about 2014. In 2015, I got a couple more pieces that I never showed you guys, and so that's why I'm going to show you guys those new pieces right now. I actually got a couple new pieces for this bag, and even though I'm selling this bag and I got those pieces specifically for this bag, those pieces I'm about to show you I do plan to keep. So the pieces that I got for this bag are some black monogram multicolored pieces, and it was funny because at the time when I bought it, everyone said they were already sold out, everyone said they were already discontinued, but I stalked that website, the Louis Vuitton website, back in 2015 and got every piece that I wanted. So they weren't actually sold out at the time that I purchased them, and at the time that I purchased them it was around March, April time, and I'll tell you the exact dates in a second when I show you guys the receipts, but it was around March, April time, and so yeah, they weren't actually sold out at the time. If you were able to stock the Louis Vuitton website, they were releasing them slowly but surely. So the very first black multicolor monogram canvas piece that I got